Isagi, my boy, let's see what you do in this kind of battle. What's up, guys? I'm Pencil here, and here we are to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to chapter 265 of Blue Loco, which is known as Beyond Restriction. And I'm intrigued. Last chapter kind of snapped my ankles, broke them over every single way, shape, and form. I have no idea, and that seems like he's about to be cooking. Kiora was mentioned last chapter, but didn't really get to cook last chapter, so maybe a Kiora chapter and the next chapter. Maybe it's just the next chapter. We had Ness backstory, so that's clear to do something. I don't know. But that's what has me excited, ladies and gentlemen. So let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Ending me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. Come on now. What time is it, y'all? It's peak lock time. And you know what this means. It's peak every week. Yes. Yeah, we're pretty drawing it. Once again, peak lock's been peak lock. I mean, I'll bring it up at the beginning of every video. So I guess y'all may want to pray on, like, Kadashiro Sensei's downfall in terms of writing of a chapter for once. Like, remember, if there's a single bad chapter in this entire match, that guy with the kitchen is canon. It will become canon. It's a binding vow. Like, legitimately, I know it's from a completely different series. It's a binding vow. It's basically in the contract right now. So, let's see. Maybe this one will be trash. It won't be. We're about to have Ness cook. And unlike many other people, I actually like Ness. Now, if you ask me why I like Ness, I don't know. I just think he's neat. It's like exactly like that. It's just like, I don't know. I just think he's neat. Like it's legit. It's legit just that. And I know, you know, the funny thing is, a friend of mine is a massive Rayo fan. And when I told them I like Ness, and I even like did a whole digital drawing of Ness a while back, they looked at me and was like, there's no way on this good green earth, Pencil, that you despise Rayo. I don't really despise him. I don't like him. You don't like Rayo, but you actually like Ness as a character. There's no way. And I looked them dead in the eyes. I was like, oh yes, there is a way when there's a will. And trust me, my friend, I have a whole bunch of will. So yeah, mainly because, like, Rayo is a character who I expected more from. You know? Rayo is a character who I expected to, you know, go down his own path. Stick to his character development. Reject Nagi. And not force the two back into regression. You know, the only two characters with major regression during the entire Neo Egoist League. Everyone else has been moving forward but backwards. But they just move backwards and backwards. Yeah. Not your best work, Nagi. And definitely not your best work, Rayo. So Rayo, trash! But Ness, who's introduced, slopping over KAISER's toes? I don't know. I just think he's neat. But let's see about Alexis Ness, who's here. Remember who you are. What is he, Simba? Come on now. He ain't gonna remember nothing. But let's see. Ooh, weave. When KAISER and I practiced his new weapon. Pass this somewhere where it makes it easy for him to shoot. Pass this somewhere that makes it me. Oh, okay, so he's just repeating that mantra to himself. Yes. You can be your own person, bro. You can be, well, that's the thing, right? Some people don't want to be their own person, and that's okay. Like, notably, I've always had this, like, predilection against, is that the proper way to use that word? Hold on. You know, I be throwing out words sometimes, and I want to make sure I'm actually using them properly. Because I know some people, like, actually take my lingo and actually take my words sometimes. Yeah, a preference or special liking for something. A bias, in favor. So I guess I did use it wrong. Because I was going to say a predilection against, but I have a predilection for being independent more so, even though I definitely understand the importance and value of working with other people and being bonded with other people. I think that is very, very important. And obviously, Blue Lock is a manga that, on a grander scale, I would say agrees with me. The idea that you need to be your own person, you need to have your own individuality, you need to have your own ego, and you need to be able to fight on your own. Like, Blue Lock's been a lot about that. But simultaneously, just as much as Blue Lock's been about that, our MC, our main man, Isagi Yoichi, has been all about having your own ego, being your own self, being confident in your own self, becoming your own striker, yet using people, and, like, working with other people. Because soccer is a team sport. Kind of like life is a team sport. So, Blue Lock, ironically enough, lines up perfectly with my own moral philosophy, where I'm like, yes, Connections and interpersonal and even personal connections. I guess that doesn't really make sense. Connections with who yourself. But, like, even then, you should have a healthy relationship with yourself. But you gotta love yourself first. But, yes, connections with other people are important. But you gotta do it on your own. And you gotta be your own person. I get that that's just, like, a me thing. And, like, a blue lock thing. It's not necessarily true. Like, a lot of people do just like following other people. That's fine. Like, I'm not knocking Hazel. So, I get it. Ness probably just wants to be that way. And, you know, this definitely, once again, a big thing about Ness's character in particular is the idea that he was never accepted anywhere. At least anywhere that he felt safe. Or anywhere that he wanted to feel safe, like home. His parents didn't accept him. His siblings didn't accept him. So the first person to accept him, even with that... Well, I don't think there's any charitable thing to call Ness and KAISER's relationship. It's not nice. But with that being the case, all that makes sense. It makes sense that Ness, who only wanted to be accepted, only wanted to be supported, only wanted his talents to actually be known and his passion for soccer to actually be known, it makes sense that he would latch onto the first person to actively offer him that, even if it comes with, like, the caveat of actually having to deal with a terrible human being like KAISER. And another thing, another friend of mine asked me is, Pencil, how can you like KAISER so much if you admit he's a terrible human being and his backstory doesn't justify his actions to other people? I wish I had an answer. I just think he's neat. There are more reasons. I've gone into why I like KAISER so much many, many times. But I think I'll do a personal KAISER video. Because I've had that digital drawing of him for a while now. So, like, I just need to make that video. Let's see. Pass somewhere to make it easy for him to shoot. The one to help KAISER with his new weapon is me! But, you know, the thing is, I'm all for healthy interpersonal bonds. I understand a dependence and a desire to be able to depend on other people. Once again, humans are naturally an interpersonal species. You want to break a man? Put him by himself for like a year. No outside connection, no interaction. No, just put him with himself, food and water, and air. He'll live. But he'll be crazy by the time he comes out. Not always. I know there are exceptions. But still, it can get tragic. So I understand the importance of connection, but dog, don't ever be like Ness, bro. Don't ever bend down, bend over, lick the toes. It's not worth it. Especially for someone who doesn't care. If you want to give yourself wholesale to someone who actually genuinely loves you and cares for you, then absolutely do that. I've seen some of the healthiest relationships I've seen is where both are more than willing to give everything up for each other, where they love each other that deeply. But that's mutual connection. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's scrumdiddlyumptious. Not this. But let's see. Ooh, Rin and Zanjutsu missed. Oh wait, no, I think that's an say. You darn puppy. What? KAISER, don't sleep. KAISER, you would not be able to shoot right now. But let's see. Ooh. Look at the whole squad here. Where are you? Actually, you know what? Crazy thing is, I don't see Rin for one. And two, I think this is less... Oh, wait, never mind. They're back here. But in terms of, like, straight shot course, because they're kind of to the side, this is less than what KAISER originally dealt with in Manshine. In terms of, like, a narrow spot to shoot through with KAISER Impact. So maybe this is going to be some light work. Let's see. Do my eyes deceive me? This actually doesn't help. I am nearsighted. This is not good. But do my eye... Wow. Wow, I need to clean y'all. You can tell I don't wear my glasses as often as I used to. I used to wear these things, well, not this pair in particular, but I used to wear glasses like literally every single day of my life. It's why my avatar is still innately designed with them, and also because, you know, the anime guy aesthetic. But, like, KAISER just let it whiff? Where's it going to now? No, that won't work. Huh? He ignored it? Ness? You? Me? We both confused. What was that? But over there is. Okay. Look who we have here. Alright. So now it's time for that 50-50. Alright. I forget. What side did I take? I think I said Isagi was the more logical one, but I think KAISER was the more interesting one. But I don't remember. I feel like I put my money on Isagi. Because it was, like, I was trying to think logically. But a lot of people put the money on KAISER. I forget who I did. I almost want to, like, go back. I should have checked that before I started recording. I should have, like, gone back to the visual videos to see, or last review to see who I leaned on. KAISER or Isagi? Well, open up the discourse again. KAISER narratively makes more sense. Just because, well, not narratively. Because narratively, it would make more sense to pass Isagi, in my opinion. He's going to be the one you're going to be working with more extensively. You do want to build a dynamic with him. You do want to prove that you can actually work with a striker that's going to be on your team for the rest of the U20 arc, not some random striker at all. But people did bring up the fantastic point in the comment section that technically, that may actually not be true. By feeding KAISER an assist, you're likely to stand out a bit more in comparison to just feeding Isagi an assist. Mainly because Isagi already has so many people nibbling and biting on them in terms of their assist quality. And just because you pass Isagi this one time doesn't mean you're going to get a chance to have an assist again. It's like you're going to go to Hiyori, could go to Corona, could go to anybody that's not you. Meanwhile, KAISER, he's kind of like fresh meat. And like if you make him cook, especially after that miss, and you feed him that, and it's something crazy, does a crazy goal off your assist, then that could also skyrocket your value. So I don't know, because Kiora has to do something crazy. That's the thing. He's unranked. He's a 0 value player right now. So to get into the top 23, he has to leap past a whole bunch of people who actually do have values. So it's got to be something crazy. Let's see, Kiora. Let's see who you choose. I'll go with y'all. I'll go with KAISER. Even if I thought Isagi was more logical last week, I think I'll go with KAISER. Just because I kind of want KAISER to score. I want him to go out good. I don't want him to go out weak. Even though I can see people already saying, man, this is just a repeat of the Ubers game. Isagi scores in the opener, then KAISER scores, and Isagi scores again to win. Yeah, I see that, but hey, it'd be like that, would it be like that? So it's going to be like that. I need my KAISER. I need my goat to cook. So let's see. Kiora? Uh-huh. Nice receive! Raichi, Pro, please shut your mouth. Comb your hair. Help yourself, bro. Help yourself. Hold on one moment. I need to take a sip. The sip has been acquired. Back to the chapter. Nobody expected him to get the ball. And right now, the Animorph... The Animorph? Am I reading a Power Rangers comic? What is wrong with me? The enemy formation is chaos. Thanks to our coordinated attacks. Right here. Set it up. Whoa, he is feeding. You know, when I say that man's a fiend for it, this is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. This is exactly... Don't look at him. Look... Like, I could crop out this face right here. Like, let's remove the uniform and everything. Just crop out that face and show it to somebody who doesn't know a blue from a lock. There is no way in a million years they'd guess this is from a soccer manga, bro. What? The Black Scalera, the Pseudo Flow, or no, someone pointed out Black Scalera is Reflex, and then the Sparkly Eyes is Flow. So, the Reflex, Black Scalera, the gritting of the teeth, going Super Saiyan or going Ultimate, breaking apart into puzzle pieces. Okay then, Isagi, be a fiend for it then, be a fiend for it. Right here, set it up. I need to call. A pass from Kiora. Nomura. I'm not knocking it, because it's hard to do. But despite me being like the mightiest Nomura Glazer this side of the Mississippi, I feel like he hasn't gotten that under. But it's so hard to do. Like, I'm trying to think of a mangaka other than like Murata or the Record of Ragnarok mangakas. You know, the actual monsters. Like, I'm trying to think other than that, like, it's a hard angle to draw and make look good. So I'm not gonna knock it, but it's so noticeable because it's such a, it like this panel immediately flowing into this panel. It's just like all the energy, all the momentum, all the aura, everything was lost in an instant. I need to get a pass from Kiora. Like, bro went from, I need to get a pass from Kiora to, I need to get a pass from Kiora. Like, dog, where'd your menace go? It just vanished. Meanwhile, we got the king of menace right here. Kiora, tweak it. Steal that. Kaiser, you freak. You could have at least kept the ball. This is the 0 point of my survival instinct. Why was a little bit of Vanitas leaking out? I did watch a Vanitas video yesterday. You know, I would love his Keyblade. It's such a complicated like, that thing's probably, like, heavy. Like, but Void Gear, Tom, please, someone give me that Keyblade. Literally, there's no way to find. I've looked for it. But this is the 0 point of my survival instinct. Kaiser, where are you going? Kaiser, the goal is the other. Why are you Kaiser? Why are you running that way? Oh. Wait, what? Wait! Kaiser! Then you're still... Why didn't you just take the ball? I thought you were at least feeding into Kiora so he could support you. You just whiffed for no reason? Why? If you were just going to steal it anyway, you should have just taken the darn ball. What? I get it. He's new to the whole teamwork idea. But Kaiser, what was this? Unless maybe I'm misreading it. Don't make me get the glasses back out, Kaiser. I may have to, dog. What? He's so speedy. He's so speedy, Gonzalez. My energy requires the constraining factor of restriction. I'm a piece of garbage who can only breathe in that situation. Kayez. Until I perish. Until I die. Over and over, I'll keep throwing myself into restriction. Right now, this field belongs to Yoichi. From within that absurd reality, the way to pry open a path to the goal is by slipping through the cluster of restrictions. Okay, golly, he is moving. But still, I don't get... What, was it like a genjutsu or something, bro? Like, why'd you circle around, bro? Was it just like, get me in your head, get me in your head? I don't know, this seems so weird. like you literally, he runs backward, he runs away from the goal to circle around Kiora and then dip right past. Like, back when I ran track, and I ran the 200 in particular, there was that, like, rubber band feeling off the curve of the 200. Like, you start on the curve, especially if you're, like, in lane 1. That was my favorite lane to run in. I know you started all the way behind. It was my favorite lane to run in because I always felt like, I'm chasing, hunting him down. And I was always good at chasing. I don't know why. Mainly because my start was always bad, but my kick was always good. Not always good, mostly good. But with it being the case, that rubber band feeling you get off the 200 is fantastic. It makes no sense because, like, you're just going from running on an edge to running straight. So maybe that's it, but the rubber band goes crazy. So maybe that's it. Maybe Kaiser's kind of just chasing that feeling, like using Kiora as his curve for the 200. But still, that is, speaking of my energy, a waste of energy. But I guess maybe that's just him throwing himself into restriction. I guess, I don't know. Let's see. That bro is moving. The thorns are going crazy right now, though. Darn, Nanase broken. Ankles broken. Karasu, my boy, they keep doing you so dirty, dog. Someone was talking about Karasu Metavision upcoming. He needs it. He needs it. Someone patch Metavision in for bro. We need a new balance patch right now, mid-match. We need Karasu to get Metavision because, man, the rest of the crew ain't holding up. Let's see. Breakthrough to freedom. Charge in to restriction. I see what you're doing, Nomura Sensei. Well, I guess not Nomura Sensei. You're doing that through the art. I see what you're doing, Kadashiro Sensei. I see you. I see you. You ain't slick. Once again, to show the fundamental difference. And I think this is good, specifically following up last chapter, because what last chapter was establishing is how ultimately Isagi and Kaiser, they're two birds of a feather. And they're always flocking together, whether they like it or not. And hey, I say this all the time. You can be your own worst enemy. And the person you may dislike the most is the person who's just like you, for real, for real. Trust me. I know it. I've seen it before. Admittedly, I say I yap a lot. So there are very few like me. But even then, I like yapping. So notably, I don't really have anyone who's like, oh no. But like, I know, even in like general scenarios, there's someone who's as good at something as you. And while you can have like a competitive relationship, that competitive relationship isn't always positive. Sometimes they get a little bit toxic. Especially you play fighting games, you know. Just you run a money match, Final Destination, Smash 4, 2 stocks, no items. He's playing Mario, you're playing Sonic. 50 beans on the line. We did not money match on Big Money, but 50 beans on the line. Back in the day, back in the Smash 4 days, you know how much you could get with 50 beans before inflation? 50 beans, I could eat for weeks off that 50 beans alone. Sometimes it got toxic. It was a first to 5. Yo, I swear we nearly broke the target control. Sorry. Story time for another time. But still, the contrast is there. Last chapter was all about setting up how Isagi and Kaiser are close. They're equals, they're mirroring each other in a lot of ways. But this chapter is showing how they think fundamentally differently and why Isagi and Kaiser, despite running along similar paths, are still on different paths. They're parallels, and sometimes the paths intersect in terms of their mentality and their motivation. But very specifically, how they view scenarios and how they apply themselves in scenarios is different. Isagi uses metavision to very specifically break past obstacles, go in the most clean and precise way to conserve energy, to maximize its positioning, to use off-the-ball movement, to bait in a good pass. He does all that. It's looking thick, it's looking juicy, it's looking scrumdiddlyumptious. Meanwhile, Kaiser, ironically enough, even before his awakening, has really always been about the challenge. When, all the way back in Bartra, when he got that first Kaiser impact, what did he do? He ran into the challenge head on. He was like, oh, y'all think y'all like that? Hold this fastest swing speed in the world real quick. And smacked it right on through. And Manshine, what was his one singular goal that match? Oh yeah, it was when that man went absolutely buku bonkers and shot through 6 defenders and the goalie. In Ubers, what did this man do? He ran straight into adversity. When Ari went to foul him, bro hit the backflip into the best goal in the series and the upside down bicycle kick foul. Said that absolutely wrong. But that's the thing. Kaiser's always the one to run to adversity, where Isagi, all the way back from the U20, well before he unlocked Metavision, has always been one to run to freedom and avoid adversity. And I guess this match will prove who, at least for now, is correct. Which striker has the better methodology in terms of being a striker. The one who runs into challenge or the one who runs away from it. And whether or not running away, in this case, is a good thing or a bad thing. Or if running into things is a good thing or a bad thing. I like it. I like the writing kind of show sense. Good stuff. Let's see. Come on. Pass. Choose me. Freaks. Fiends. Absolute goons for it. Nothing but gooning. Let's see. I love how they're drawn here, though. The all black with nothing but their eyes showing. And you know what? Especially considering I thought Isagi was going to get it. I'm very impressed that Isagi is still just a Metavision user. No Predator Eye. It's only been Boro and Kaiser. I think it's only those two who have gotten Predator Eye. I'm trying to think. Oh, Shido also had Predator. But then again, Shido's eyes are also just regularly slitted. So maybe that wasn't Predator Eye. Because I remember I had mentioned Shido had Predator Eye on when he was like about to score on his own team. And someone was pointing out like, dude, his eyes are always slitted. So like, maybe that's not the case for Shido, but still. Isagi is someone who I could have sworn was going to become a Predator. That sounds so bad. But someone who I could have sworn was going to get Predator Eye. He hasn't yet. Intriguing. But let's see, Kiora. This is looking so clean. Right here is the borderline. Ah, see you, Kiora. Something about this. It looks good, though. It does look good. Oh, Tokibitsu, bro. You're so right. But I actually kind of like. I wish he went for a bit of a rougher art style on the hair here, but the reflect, I like it. I see the vision. Here it comes. Hey. So wait, did he shoot? There's a backspin on that ball. I see the vision. There's a I see. You can't trick me. You can't trick me no more, Sensei. Here it comes. A high-speed ground pass that went past Kaiser. Right to me. The ball has extreme backspin? For real? It's stopping? Y'all were right. Y'all were right. Hey, I'm more than ready and willing to admit when I'm wrong. Y'all were right. Kiora, he chose the borderline. Look at the rotation on that bad boy, though. Why does this single panel of the ball low-key look better than the panel of him shooting the ball? Or at least him in the panel where he shoots the ball. For real? It's a pass? To Kaiser? Nani, daisuke desu kedo? Okay. Bro really said, wait a minute. Kiora, dog, there's no way. Bro really said, hold this for me, big dog. Hold this for me, big dog. Hold this for me, big dog. He said, you may not remember, but I know you. You may not know me, but you helped me, and I couldn't be free for Iori. You left me be. So I shall give it away to the man for which I shall never play. Kaise, I ran out of rhymes. But dog, hit me, Soggy, with the that's clean. That's let me. If I had glass and a smooth rag, I'd polish it. That's clean. I like it. It makes sense. Y'all predicted it properly. Shout outs to everyone who called it was going to be Kaiser. I stole it, Yoichi. Maybe Kaiser did. Kaiser, please. Whatever sauce you're on, get off of it. It's not good for you, bro. The veins are popping. The sweat is dripping. You're drooling. Kaiser, please. It's not safe to do those kinds of substances, Kaiser. Please, think of your family. Oh, wait, don't think of your family. They all abandoned you or treated you horribly. But still, Kaiser, please. Oh, shoot. Well, look who's here. Charles and Rin. No metavision on either of them, though. Alright. Nope. This is where you tried to outwit us, right? Rose bro. Rose bro. Let's stop him, contrarian. Oh, okay. Look at them team up. Yo, imagine the ultimate contrarian move. Charles passes the Kaiser anyway. He's like, actually, I really don't want to work with Rin. Dang it. No, you wouldn't do that. Okay, let's see. No. The ball is stopping. Everything is perfectly aligning with my practice. And pure luck. Let's go, you piece of trash. Alright. Luck. Is he gonna score? He has to, right? We have the luck panel. We ended a whole chapter on that. He can't miss twice. Everything's been set up for him. This has to be a Kaiser goal, right? Then, if this is a Kaiser goal, it's probably gonna be my... But, you know what, character-wise, I'll admit, it'll be my favorite goal. But we have 4, if this is a goal, there'll be 4 Kaiser goals throughout the entire run of the New Year's League. And we won't see him again for a while. At least I don't think we will. So we won't be getting a new Kaiser goal for a while after this. So once again, I don't see Kaiser scoring twice. This is Isagi's game. He's going to get this 3rd goal. But if he scores here, even with the Magnus Impact, I think it's going to be like my 3rd favorite of the goals. Because I still think, the backflip goal is my favorite goal in the series. And the Manshine goal is still just really, really cool. But let's see. Who knows? Maybe the Boris Sensei about to cook in something crazy. Because this is a crazy and overall... another chapter that felt kind of short and sweet, but still had great... Well, let me not say that. I was about to say had great meat. But, yeah, the chapter's worthy. I like it, once again, for the character work on display. While it's very quick, very fast, very speedy, Ness getting disregarded, once again, by Kaiser. I'm smelling. It's not going to be Hiyori who's going to feed, especially if Kaiser scores here. It's not going to be Hiyori. It's not going to be Corona, which sucks for my Shark Boy. And My Shark Boy, No Lava Girl, and Hiyori. I don't know. I don't really have a nickname for Hiyori. I'm not calling him what he calls himself. But I don't have a nickname for him. But it's going to be rough for them because what? Corona won't get a single assist this game. So I hope he just lasts. I hope he lives and makes it. But Hiyori did contribute to Isagi's goals. I think Hiyori's fine. Hiyori should be fine. Once again, he'll have 2 assists under his belt. But yeah, I think it's going to be Ness. I think Isagi's going to realize, oh, well, if KAISER's going to start using resources that he's never used before, I might as well use a resource I never used before. Plus the build-up with Ness's backstory, plus the KAISER consistently abandoning him even when KAISER's awakening, plus the idea that Ness already started to see the magic of Isagi. This chapter, once again, is sort of just building on the ideas that have already been laid down. And hey, you know, Ness may like KAISER's schmeat, but Isagi's may be all the sweeter. Maybe just a little bit thicker and a little bit more... Let me stop! But still... I do like that aspect of it. Kiora being the ultimate 50-50 man, choosing between the 2 strikers. Beautiful. I do like that. I really like how he does end up getting his get back for Isagi and literally makes bro hold this L real quick. So if KAISER scores, I know Kiora's going to start breakdancing live on the field, bro, because he got an assist. And he may have guaranteed his spot. Once again, it depends on how crazy this goal is. It depends on what he does for the rest of the game. Because he still has a whole lot to clear. So Kiora, it's a nice calm little character moment. It's very neat. It's very simple, very clean. But you know my 2 favorites. I think literally my number 1 and number 2 character in the series, KAISER and Isagi. Once again, further exploring their dynamic, how they both view the field, how they both operate, and laying it bare, and seeing these 2 fiends compete in a way that only these 2 fiends can. Yeah, once again, it just feeds into my idea that KAISER is Isagi's best rival, and they brought the most out of each other. And seeing KAISER be set up for this ultimate final goal we may get of him for a while, all based on luck. I like it, and I'm excited to see exactly where it goes. Ever, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave lucky balls. Should I say? Yeah, why not? Leave lucky balls in the comment section down below. I like that. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you do not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 month, things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. And so now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks will include the live reaction to every other series I review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 Patreon and $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below, where you can drop 5 beans for a short video, 25 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Daggle the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Recliner Plays, Greyhound, Akids Void, Astro, Eternal Flame, King Sukuna, NMA, Real Rare, Paris Arnold, G Prosper, and Red Wolf 4765. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons, Steron, Sean, Sammy, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, Josh Brown, and A+A. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $7 patrons, Autumn Mornings Lazo, and Fine. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $10 members, Robbie Uchiha and Jay Warrior. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $10 patrons, Panda Goat, Metal Solid Crisis, Joaquin Munoz, and Joaquin Munoz, along with Idemokami. And I'd like to give a final gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.